really, really late. Early in the morning. I know some of you guys are not woke. Alright, I'm not even gonna tell y'all what happened. Okay. So I did pull a card for my mini tarot. Okay, I'm gonna straight start with a small little spread, okay? And I'm gonna pull something from my healing oracle deck, okay? I hope you guys had a great week so far. I had a great week myself. But, you know, as I told you before, my life can be very, very hectic. My life can be very, very hectic. But let's get straight into this spread. The first card that came out was Seven of Swords. Okay, so right now, one of you guys cannot trust someone around you. Okay, you may have a lot of untrustworthy people around you right now, or you guys are finding it very, very hard to trust other people. Okay, I'm definitely hearing trust issues. Someone has broken your trust, or I'm definitely hearing someone around you is coming back to you, this Mercury retrograde, after betraying you. So look out for a person coming towards you. They will still be in this type of energy, Seven of Swords, untrustworthy. Okay. For others, I'm definitely hearing that some of you may even experience a home burglary or a break-in. Not for everybody. One or two people. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely someone you guys let go. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I'm playing rain sounds. I hope it's not too loud. Okay. I have my big light on, so if you guys see me squinting, you know, I look. This is why. But I'm definitely seeing that whoever is coming towards you in this Seven of Swords energy is definitely a person who has probably walked out of your life. I'm definitely seeing you guys distance yourself away from this person because they have broken your trust. This person cannot be trustworthy. That's what I'm hearing. Ooh. I'm also hearing if someone ghosted you, this person could definitely be an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I'm definitely hearing Libra or Gemini. This person may have left and told you that they were leaving to better themselves. This person hasn't really left. They were just using it as an excuse to get away. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. Letting go. Yeah. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. I'm going to leave it. You guys, give me a second. I'm going to turn this light down. Let me see something. Alexa, turn off all lights.
Okay.
What's in my thing reboot? I think this is going to be too loud. This is going to be too loud. Oh. it be. I'm gonna leave it be. You guys. Hey, Ivan. Carter. Question, why y'all not sleep? It is really, really late. Before I start anything else, before I start any more spreads, I want to get back to this spread, but let me situate myself, okay? Give me like a few more seconds, you guys. I'm gonna light some incense. I'm gonna light a candle. I'm so late. Y'all won't believe what happened to me. Y'all will not believe what happened to me today. I am so distracted. I'll be back, you guys. What y'all up to? My baby about to wake up. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm nice and comfy. I hope y'all nice and comfy. Go grab your tea, grab your snacks, whatever you want to grab. Can y'all hear me good? I don't know if I'm loud. I don't know if I'm loud enough. I feel like I'm not loud enough. The cards that came out: Transmuting Pain, Fool's Embrace, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Devil. Somebody lost a house. If not a house, some sort of stability. Somebody's worried about stability. I feel like you got ripped off by a landlord or by somebody selling you a house. If you just like bought your first house, somebody lying about, they lied on something on a lease. Somebody didn't tell you that this house is about to be foreclosed. I'm saying signing a contract, a lease. You didn't read all the fine print. It's something about the fine print of a lease. I'm also hearing somebody broke up a happy home. Is somebody here caught cheating? I feel like somebody got caught cheating. Out doing some dirt. They wasn't in a happy marriage. If not a happy marriage. I'm hearing a home wrecker. Second message. The farther gate. Both step forward. Nine of Wands in reverse. Somebody's about to get a promotion with this bold step forward. Or you'll be put in a position where you are expected to care for other people, overlook other people, manage other people. Something about a boss being led, or being a boss who leads with grace rather than forcefulness, or yeah. Third message. I'm sorry that I'm so dry tonight, you guys. I'm sorry I'm so dry tonight. I'm so dry. Y'all dry as shit. Y'all dry as shit. Y'all been so dry for the past what? Last week y'all was dry. Hey, Kenneth. I don't know why, but it's like for the past week, I've been like really busy. I've been like not really busy as far as like work, not as far as like moving around and stuff like that. But I've been busy mentally and stuff like that. So I've been needing to take out a lot of time to like meditate this week. And for some reason, I'm picking up in the collective that a lot of people have been feeling this need to isolate. Not really to like it's not a bad thing. It's not really to isolate because you want to stay distant, or you want to social distance yourself, or you just want to remove yourself out of social gatherings. It's just that sometimes you need to take a step back to kind of reflect on things. And I feel like that's where our energy has been for the past week. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, why I feel that. Sometimes you need to reflect on like your path, what you're doing, where you're going, where you've been. For some reason, I feel like most people want to keep to themselves this week. They want to stick with themselves. Isolate. Reflect. Reconnect. With themselves. I'm channeling right now, you guys. Give me a moment. Deep diver. Something about the emotions too this week. Not only feeling the need to isolate, to reflect, to recalibrate, to re-energize, but to deep dive. This week is very important. I've been talking about connecting with a large body of water for like a whole month. Probably 2 months now. Something about the emotional body. And I think today is like a new moon. I believe it's a new moon today. I believe it's a new moon today. I believe it is a new moon today. So this week's focus will definitely be on nurturing your emotions, deep diving. I'm also hearing that some of you guys will be a little nostalgic this week, or just taking a trip down memory lane. It's something about the emotions of the past. Maybe dealing with emotions that you guys have been putting off. So if you've been feeling like an urge to isolate this week, to quiet down, you have a lot of emotions you have to work through this week, or you should be working through this week. That's the reason for your nostalgic moments, or your reason for wanting to isolate. I keep hearing say less, do less. consume less, eat less, work less. You may even find yourself energized by sleeping less. Kenneth, let me ask you a question. You still in here? You still in the chat? Who's still in the chat right now? Let me ask you a question. This is besides the tarot, besides the oracles, right? I'm gonna ask you a straightforward question, like a real life question. I want your opinion on something. Who's in the chat right now? Pay attention to the signs. You know, I've been picking up a lot of cards that has 10. This is the third 10 I picked up. Somebody's not paying attention to something. You're getting a message this week. You're not paying attention to something. There's something you're missing. It's a 10, right? The deep dive, it's also a 10. And with the Father's Gate, you reduce that. 5 plus 5 in numerology is 10. You also got the 10 of Cups. That was in reverse. Somebody's holding on to a bad situation. It's a home situation. You living with somebody. Somebody's living with somebody. You're not paying attention to the signs. I don't know why I'm hearing somebody might ghost you. While you at work. If y'all living together, they may ghost you or leave. I'm even hearing that if you are living with somebody, you're not paying attention to the signs, but this person may put your stuff out. So while you at work, you may come home with all your stuff outside. Somebody's not paying attention to an ending. Somebody's trying to let go of you. Somebody's trying to let go of somebody. Okay, with this letting go. Somebody not trying to let go. If somebody live in a gated community with this Father Gate, I'm also hearing that you may be embarrassed or humiliated in public if somebody put your stuff out. Yeah, I don't know why I'm seeing that. Like a bad breakup. It's a bad breakup. And this is definitely going to have you in your feelings with this deep dive. So, pay attention to the signs. Somebody about to get ghosted or left. Okay? Yeah, pay attention to the signs. You about to get let go. If this has something to do with work, you about to get fired. They're going to close the gate on you. Where the gate? You're going to close the gate. You show up at work, they're going to close the gate on your ass. Damn. We're in chat right now. For anyone joining, I'm not pulling any cards. I'm not doing any personal readings right now. Not at this moment. I pulled a few messages, but other than that, I'm not doing personals right now. If you're not engaging, I'm not going to do personals. I'm going to put this back up right now. I don't know why I'm feeling the need to just like chill right now. And sip my little tea. Y'all can come and join me. You know. I can ask a few questions. You know, we can have a little chat. But other than that, I'm not pulling any cards. I'm not doing any readings right now. You know, if you're not going to engage, you know, ain't no point in me doing it. I don't mind, like, really giving you guys messages and chilling with y'all, but I had a long, long day. I'm not really tired, though. I feel like I'm just needing quiet. You know, some peace and quiet. I'm a very, very peaceful and quiet person. This little tea is good. Have a little piece of lemon up in there. Tomorrow, well, which is today, Saturday, around like 9 or 10, I'm going to try to get my baby to sleep on a good time. But if he goes to sleep on a good time, I'll try to do some readings probably a little later on today, around like 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. today, because it is the next day. I just really wanted to chill today. So if you guys are just joining the chat, welcome. I'm not doing personals at this time. You have collarbone, teachability. Some of you guys may be teachers. You may take a course this week. You also got perfect storm, the courage to step into life. So this week, expect to learn something new. Expect to be taught something new. If you are a teacher, expect to teach others something new. You may even be preparing for the school year or the school curriculum. If you are a teacher, school will be starting in a few weeks. I'm also seeing somebody take their pet to a trainer, a dog trainer. You may be learning to become a dog trainer or a vet. I'm seeing that with these two cards. You may need to take your bird, your pet, it may be a bird, to a trainer, to a bird trainer. It's something about a pet, animals. Your pet may learn a new trick this week. You may be a Scorpio with air placements. I'm seeing Libra placement. Scorpio with the Libra moon, Libra rising. Definitely wanted to come out. Five of Swords. With this Five of Swords and this perfect storm and this teachability, you may forget something on a test, fail a test. If you have a test coming up, you may be getting recertified in something. You may fail with this Five of Swords. So if you are taking a course right now with this teachability, right now will be a perfect time to brush up on your skills. I'm also hearing you may lose a book during the storm. Or if you order a book online that you need for your curriculum, it may get lost in the mail with this Five of Swords. I'm also seeing that. Whenever I think about the swords, I do think about communication. And with this teachability, this hollow bone, I do think of the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But paired with this Five of Swords, loss. Something unexpected may happen. Intellectual property. You may lose your intellectual property or prowess. Something about forgetting something. You may forget something on a test. So if you know you have a test coming up, you have a certification coming up, make sure you definitely are studying for that test, that certification. If you don't, you will fail. You may forget something with this Five of Swords. Or you may lose a book. You may lose something very valuable, something important. You need this particular thing to learn something. That's why I was getting book. Books getting lost in the mail. I'm definitely seeing you lose a book. Or you may lose a book through water damage, because I'm definitely getting that too. else gonna pop out? That's a lot of them. It's too many. Benefactor, grace, and generosity. Expect to be invited to a party this weekend. I'm seeing a chance to be outside with people. Party with just three. It usually means like community coming together, collaboration. You may be a benefactor. I'm seeing a +1. Either to a party or an event. Maybe a wedding. You may even find out that you've been put on someone's will. Card came out. Ooh, I spoke too soon. 5 of Pentacles. You may be put or written out of someone's will. Who is this person? I'm even hearing someone have a party and not invite you. So this weekend, don't feel, yeah, you guys got something on the floor. You guys got the 2 of Pentacles. I mean, 2 of Swords. I'm sorry. 2 of Swords. With this 5 of Pentacles. And benefactor, grace, and generosity. If you know that someone is like on their deathbed, and I don't want to say it like this though. You're not on good terms with this person. I'm definitely seeing this person leaving you out of a will. If it's not a will, it's like a party, not getting invited to something. Maybe somebody told you that you could be there +1 or something like that at a wedding. Yeah, you guys got the 9. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody definitely being left out of a will. This is like a old aunt, old bitter ass aunt, old bitter ass feminine in your family. I might even see, I don't know why I'm seeing a mother. Your mother might talk the grandmother, your grandmother, someone's grandmother, out of leaving you out of a will. If you're not on good terms with a grandmother or a mother, I'm definitely seeing you guys be left out. I don't know why I'm hearing exile. Your family might disown you. Specifically, if you guys decide not to go down a certain path. I'm seeing a family business. If you decide not to adhere by a certain mother or grandmother's rules, they may have rules and regulations for the family or for you to follow. If you decide not to go down a certain path with this 2 of Swords, I'm hearing them disown you or something like that. Or cut you off financially. I don't know why I'm hearing that. So if you guys are like young, you may be going to school, on your way to college this year, expect to be cut off this year. I don't know why I'm seeing that. With this 5 of Pentacles, somebody's being cut out. But some of you is definitely like a mother. A mother, or I'm hearing even a godmother. A mother, a godmother, or I'm hearing a great aunt. A grandmother. For others of you, you won't be invited somewhere. It may be an event like a party. I'm seeing a party or a wedding or something like that. Somebody may be needing a plus one. They may have asked you at the last minute. They may change their mind, switch up on you, leave your ass out. I'm definitely hearing someone leave you out of a, not only a will, but the guest list. They may invite you, but you're not on the guest list. That's kind of fucked up. Who would do that? Mm. If you have a strange feeling, somebody's kind of like wishy-washy. This is like a feminine, a messy feminine, and they may be older than you. If it's not a feminine in a woman's body, it's like a really messy, messy person. I don't know why I'm hearing them ask you to come to a party or invite you somewhere, and when you get there, they act like y'all know who the fuck you are. And they're gonna leave you out of something. They're gonna leave you out of something. And you may even come like really dressed really well. You may be the best dressed at that party, at the wedding. When you get there, they're gonna turn you down. You be like, no, you ain't on the list. I don't know why I'm getting that. Especially with the swords, communication. Okay? Mm-mm. Any form of communication. Okay? Whether it be by mouth, verbal, or written. You won't be written into the will. Or if you get invited somewhere, you won't be on a guest list. I'm definitely getting that for this message. Card flipped over. Compassion, heart, home. You may be compelled to take someone in your house, so take someone in your home. For some of you. For some reason, I feel like for others of you, you may need a place to stay. You may find a good Airbnb. You're thinking about starting Airbnb? No, but I'm seeing that some of you guys may find a nice Airbnb. You may be traveling. You may run into some strangers. They may open their house to you, their home to you. Please be careful when doing things like this. Sometimes, people are kind. Some people are nice. But it's like, I'm not getting bad vibes from this card, though. So the message is basically positive. It's not really like a negative thing. But I'm just saying, please be aware that, who you're trusting. Specifically if it's strangers. You don't know those people. They don't know you. Okay? Trafficking does exist. So, for some of you guys, you can expect to find yourself in a situation where you need a place to stay. And someone may be a little compassionate and allow you to stay. Open their home to you. Their house to you. If you are struggling with stability, you may be finding yourself in a situation where you may be leaning on someone to help you, to show you some compassion, and to open their house or their home to you. For others of you, you may be opening your home, your house to someone. Be mindful of who you are opening your space to, your sanctuary to, because your home is your sanctuary. So, yeah. For others of you, I'm definitely seeing you buy a new home when you may be moving. Your dream home, getting dream home. Heart home. I'm also seeing you guys spend a lot of time in your house with this heart home. You love your home. You love your space. Your home has good energy. As much as you love your home, it shows in the way you decorate your home, style your home, the way you care for your home. Some of you guys don't stay home enough. You may work a lot. I don't see you guys staying home. You want to, you would like to. You can expect more days home. You guys got the Hierophant. You may even work at a school. I'm here in a hospital. Wherever you guys work at, you spend a lot of time there. That's why you don't spend time at home. But your home is kind of calling you because it needs some attention. Some of you guys definitely work at institutions. I'm definitely hearing like jails. Someone works in a jail. You could be a security guard, a CO. There's no way jail can feel like your home. But because you are there most of the time, it's starting to feel like home. Okay, you guys have been neglecting your home. If you're working at like another place, like a school, university. You may also be into housekeeping. I'm definitely seeing that. Because you're always away from your home, the place that you reside the most. If you are working in someone's home, you could be a housekeeper. You may want to even hire a housekeeper. You may have been neglecting your duties, your home duties, your home responsibilities to work. But you should be tidying up your house, caring for your house, loving your house, creating a happy environment to go to after you get off of work. So after you leave your first home, you go to your second home, but you spend more time in your second home, which is work, rather than your real home. A lot of different messages for this spread. For some of you guys, I don't know why I'm hearing work wife, work husband. Ooh. Somebody trying to get to their work wife, work husband. They found reason to leave their home. I don't know why I'm getting that. Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm hearing someone may get watch how you treat staff. And if you work in a hospital, watch how you treat the staff in a hospital. The housekeeping. I don't know why I'm getting that. The people who don't get paid. The people who put the love and affection and attention into wherever place you guys are residing at, wherever place you guys call home. Be kind to those people. Watch how you treat people who you feel like is beneath you. I don't know why I'm getting that with these cards, but I'm definitely picking it up. It's something about housekeeping or a housekeeper. You may work at a hotel. If you are a housekeeper, you may get a raise, or it may be time for you guys to ask for a raise. You may be doing a big job, okay, for a corporation. Has something to do with homes, caring for a home. That's why I was getting housekeeping. You may not be getting paid for the work you guys put in. Housekeeping is a very tedious job. No one likes to clean, but, you know, things have to be clean. So if you are in housekeeping, if you work at a hotel, you work at a school, you work at a jail, it may be a great time for you guys to ask for a raise for this position. They're not paying you what you are supposed to be compensated. You're going above and beyond. Somebody a boss or something like that of this company. They see you with this Hierophant. It's a boss that sees you. They see the work you put in. They may want to give you the money, but if you don't ask for it, they're not going to give it to you. They want you to be a little more bold. I was definitely getting that too with the first spread that I did. It was, I think, the Father's Gate. Take a bold step forward. Ask for that promotion. Ask for that raise. Because the person in charge can see that you deserve it. But you have to believe it. You have to have enough confidence to believe that you deserve it yourself. That you're worthy of this raise. For others of you, I may even get that you guys may want to find another source of income. It may not be much, but you may need to work for someone. Maybe work somewhere you don't want to work. I don't know why I keep hearing housekeeping. A school, a jail. Somewhere you feel like it's probably beneath you. But you got to pay them bills. Okay? You got to pay them bills. So you may need to do a little something. I wouldn't say nothing strange for change, but you may need to do a little something for some money. And I keep hearing it may not be much. So you may need to go to or consider doing housekeeping. You may get a job doing housekeeping. I'm getting something else. Something else about beauty. It may be a fight that breaks out in a beauty shop or a barber shop, a hair salon. Okay, over some hair, over some bundles. If you are masculine, you have a girlfriend. She may get into a fight. Eyes of the eagle raising above the fray. It may be a fight. I'm hearing if you do get into a spat or argument with a person who is giving you services, something to do with beauty. They may be doing your eyelashes, your eyebrows. They may be doing your hair. They may be giving you a haircut or something like that. Even doing makeup. I'm hearing be the bigger person this week. With the eyes right here, the eyes of the eagle. Try to rise above the whole petty situation. Because it may be really, really petty. For some of you guys, you may be getting something done as far as your beauty. The person who is doing it, who's giving you services, granting you services, they may be a little unruly. I don't know why I'm hearing it unruly. A little petty. They're a little rough, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing somebody like brush your hair or comb your hair really, really hard. I don't know why I was getting that. If you're going to get glasses too, some of you guys may be having corrective surgery on your eyes or going to get some glasses. It's some service you guys are trying to receive. You may get into a spat with this person. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's going to make you kind of pissed off. Like, why am I even getting services from you? You're just nasty. You may deny or you may leave in the middle of the person trying to grant you services. I don't know why I'm just getting that. I'm also getting that this situation, this little spat, this little petty argument, you're going to see the root cause or the reason of it. And it's not going to be you. Okay? It's something about seeing it for what it is. It's not going to be your fault. Okay, it's the underlying issue with the person. Try not to spaz though. Try not to blow it out proportion. Okay? I don't know why I was. Let me see something. That's a the eagle. Instead, flip over the Three of Wands. Yeah, you may even get into it with another customer because they don't want to wait. Maybe waiting in line for something. I'm seeing services though. Yeah, you also got the Six of Wands. Recognize it for what it is. It's not that serious for you guys to be spazzing. Specifically if you guys have like a Mars sign, a fire in a Mars sign. Or your Mars sign is in a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag. You're definitely prone to want to fight, to want to argue, to want to like scrap. Okay. I'm definitely hearing please try your best not to. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. Okay, recognize it for what it is. I'm also hearing that if you are getting services from a person, if you guys are a Leo, it is Leo season. And I think it's officially Leo season. You may have people trying to get your attention. And if you guys don't give them the attention, they may treat you a certain type of way. I don't know why I wanted to get into this, right? This is one of the topics I wanted to get into. What is it about people who are like in relationships? Say you guys are like single, right? Someone is in a relationship and they find you attractive, right? But because they can't act on their attractiveness or their attractiveness to you, why do they feel a need to try to humble you or to try to do something to make you angry? What is that about? What is that? What the fuck is that about? I had a situation like that. Like I had a person who was already in a committed relationship, right? And I was like coming to this place like every week. And I was trying to get services from him, okay? It's like almost like I think it was like a physical therapist. I would say that, a physical therapist. Like what the fuck made him think that I wanted him though? I don't know what that is. It's not like a man and lady thing. It's like a attractive person thing. Why do people feel the need to do that? Like what is that about? Like I'm like you, but because I can't act on the fact that I like you or I'm attracted to you, I'm just gonna treat you like shit. Or I'm gonna say something out the way, like sideways. Or I want your attention, but you're not giving it to me, so I'm gonna, say something mean to you or do something mean to you, or you understand what I'm saying? Trying to humble you. I don't know why I was getting that situation with this card. Like, what the fuck is that about? And I know I'm not the only person to experience that before. So right now you may get a lot of people coming towards you this Leo season. Specifically if you guys are like a Leo dominant person or you guys got like a fire dominant. I would say placement in your chart. Okay? I was getting that. People want your attention. Maybe starting a spat, starting an argument. Saying some out of the way shit to you. What the fuck is it about? And when you really look at the bottom of it, you really get down to the bottom of it, you really see from a higher perspective, you realize it's not even that serious. It's not even personal. I used to take stuff like that really personal, but I realized like that's not even something I need to be worried about. I never knew what that was about. It's getting late. I'm not sleepy. I have so much insomnia. I have the need of intentionality. I have so much insomnia. I'm not even sleepy tonight. Knight of Wands. I have the need on intentionality. It's Leo season. It's something about the sacral chakra. Be intentional. And I'm also hearing that if you are staying abstinent, celibate, you're not engaged in sexual activity, sensual activity, use this energy, this time to manifest and focus on what you really want. Not what you don't want, what you really, really want. Okay? Be intentional with what you do from this day forward, because it will affect your trajectory of your life for the rest of the year. So right now it's very important for you guys to be very intentional. Okay? All right? Instead of focusing on other people, maybe instead of focusing on indulging heavily into your sensual sexual energy, your sacral chakra, try to use that energy to focus it on what you really, really want. Once again, be intentional this week. Okay? Be very, very intentional. I'm going to try to do like one more message and I'm going to close it out for tonight. For today, it's getting a little late. What was that? Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. Yes. Action cards. It reminds me of Three of Pentacles. This card right here. Expect a lot of things to be going on this week. If this week was dry, if it was boring, if you felt like you didn't have any place to go, anywhere to go, expect a lot of road trips and errands and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm getting that with this card, with this Dust Devil. Maybe you think of the Tasmanian Devil. How it just goes and goes and goes and goes. Okay. How it moves. This card makes me think of it. The Tasmanian Devil. Yeah. Dust Devil. Moving out of stagnation. It's a movement card. I'm also seeing dust storm. You may get trapped in a natural disaster or a dust storm. Somewhere dusty. I'm also hearing close your windows when you leave the house. If you have a lot of storms at this time, specifically if you guys are like around a dry area, you experience dust storms and stuff like that, expect a really big one coming your way. I'm seeing it in the next 2 weeks. It is hurricane season and stuff like that. It's a lot of natural disasters, but close your windows. Roll up your windows when you're driving. Okay? This is for someone. You guys also got the Knight of Swords in reverse. With this Dust Devil card, with the Knight of Swords in reverse. If you haven't been talking to someone, communicating with someone, expect someone to call you, to text you, to communicate with you. I'm even hearing that if you guys don't run a lot of errands this week, expect a lot of emails, communication, and stuff like that. So calls, but when you do expect these calls, these forms of communication, they're not going to be as unpleasant as you would think they would be. So if you get like a whole bunch of robocalls and stuff like that, or spam calls, it's going to be for a reason. I don't think anyone wants to get spam calls, or, you understand what I'm saying? But they're not going to be like unpleasant interactions. Expect pleasant interactions this week. Pleasant communication this week. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Let me put these decks up for right now. I think I'm done. I'm done with my messages for the night. I was trying to stay here and watch a movie so I can doze off and fall asleep, but I think I watched everything. I was watching this show called Foundation on like Apple Plus, Apple TV Plus. It had me laugh my ass off. Y'all gotta see that movie. It's not like a movie, it's a show. I cannot get my fucking words out. But it's not like a movie, it's definitely a show. It was just really, really funny. I find a lot of things amusing, but that was a really stupid ass show. I'm gonna get into this show, Sanctuary. I think it's on, if I'm not mistaken, AMC. I think AMC Plus. But just like to see the plot of the whole show. It was about like a witch, right? And she's like a witch of a town. The town's supposed to protect her and her daughter, right? They asking her for spells and shit. It reminds me of like Tarot Land and stuff like that. Like, it's for how people treat spiritualists. You go to the person, you want help, but then you want to sit here and basically crucify the person because they're not helping you how you want them to help you. You understand what I'm saying? So, it was a weird ass show. I mean, it was like crucifying her ass. It was like, witch. They was asking her for spells and shit. As soon as she like no, or as soon as she did some shit that ain't like, they attacked her ass. Some of you guys are under attack like that in real life. It's something about your house. Your house is your sanctuary. Stop letting people over your house when you guys know you're not like your asses. And you know what I'm talking about. My son got all types of stuff up on here. What is he watching? Yeah, some of you got people who don't like your asses coming to your house. Your house is your sanctuary. They ask you for help, they ask you for assistance, but they treat you like shit. It was something about that home. You open your home, you open your heart to someone, your sanctuary to someone. And you may find out that that person hates your ass. They hate your guts. They shouldn't be in your sanctuary. They shouldn't be in your vicinity. Some of y'all welcoming this spiritual attack. Sometimes when you allow certain people to come into your life and they know good for you, You notice a lot of things in your life don't work out. Things start going downhill. And that is how you know that a person is not for you. Or they shouldn't be in your vicinity. They shouldn't be around you. Okay? Don't welcome them as spiritual attacks now. I ain't lying to y'all. Okay? I want to turn some music. But if I do, they won't flag my video. I got my candles and my incense going. I got my candle up. Nice and comfy. I need to go to sleep. I need to go to bed. I had this tea. This tea got me feeling good. It's nighttime tea. I'm feeling extra cozy. I'm trying to look for something that we can end this video on. Since I didn't want to talk about nothing tonight. I was real dry tonight. And I was kind of late. But still, y'all was dry. I'll try again. I will see tonight for the next live chilling chat. Instead of, Friday. This Saturday today. Where I am. Eastern time. So like I said, I'll try again for the chilling chat. It was my fault. I was late. I was like 3 hours late. I love to stay punctual. I'm a Virgo. There's something about being punctual and being on time. I don't play that shit. You feel me? But sometimes life happens. Okay? Especially if you got children. Them children will be trying to go to sleep on time on a weekend. You feel me? I don't know what I was thinking. I ain't gonna find nothing good. I'm gonna end it, you guys. Who in the chat? You guys expect me to... You can expect to see me probably tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow, but tonight. Saturday, 10 p.m. For the card pulls, I'll do some personal readings. I'll do $20 questions, and everything. So look forward to that. I will try to put out the random messages for Sunday, of course, on my community post, like always. So you can expect that. And yeah, my schedule, like I said, is forever changing. Until my son gets back in school into his regular schedule, yeah, my schedule is definitely going to be hectic. It's going to be so hectic. So I don't know exactly how it's going to look next week or this next month. I'm definitely going to say August, the month of August. So you guys may not see me as much in August because I will be so busy with myself and with my own personal life. So yeah. So I'm going to set my little tea before I go. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, the rest of your morning, wherever you are, whatever it is for you. Okay? And I definitely will see you guys next time. Okay? So, good night.